The Earbuds Podcast, presented by Headliner Music Club.
Welcome to the Earbuds Podcast, guys. My name is Jerzy. I just got back from World Cup FIFA events in New York City. I'm so tired. And
I'm really into hip hop and I listen to Bone Thugs because they're hard.
I missed that convo, so. All right, do the intro, Jerzy. Let's go.
Hold on a second. First of all, I do not sound like that. And I do like Bone Thugs. I don't know why I was catching strays on that right from the beginning, but thanks, guys. Let's kick this podcast off the right way.
All right, let's go.
Welcome to the Earbuds Podcast, episode number 34, presented by Headliner Music Club. We got Scratchy in the back. We got Five, and we got Neil Jackson.
How
here.
we do?
Hello.
You guys get all that out? You guys good now?
We're good, man. You know,
Right, centered.
2 hours of prepping. I'm just kind of antsy, you know.
Yeah. It feels good that we're all back, even though we all just saw each other. So
I only saw Neil once, just because right after that night we all went to straight to work.
Yep.
2-3 gigs a day. Crazy.
a lot of work. We'll get into what we did for the
we
World
will.
Cup. A lot of stuff to recap. We also have the music news. A lot of stuff to talk about. Charts, our top 5 of the month. Let's get into our shout outs. I want to say a big thank you to Synergy and Amit for putting all of our cool events together with Michelob Ultra for the World Cup for like the last month. So Five and I we've been working a lot, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and we met a lot of people and partied a lot. Also, thanks to our sponsor James Wang, who took care of us.
That was a good time.
When we were in New York, and also trolled us enough times. But he's always a big supporter of the podcast.
We even got Neil Jackson to come out to a club night on an off day.
Know. That was crazy. That was crazy.
But yeah, happy belated birthday to Neil.
Oh, thank you.
That was like the worst surprise. I was trying to surprise you, like you would be happy. I'm like, hey, we're not gonna. I text Five on the side.
I blew it.
Yeah, I go, hey. I go, don't. He's like, yeah, we're going to be out. We're in a group chat. He goes, yeah, Neil, we're going to be out in New York. And I go, Five, why don't we surprise him? I hit him on the side. I'm like, let's surprise him. And then he responds back, haha, just kidding. We're not going to be in New York. I'm like,
and I'm like, World Cup's coming. And I'm like, okay.
I'm like, this is horrible. And then I go out there. I'm like, hey, Neil, surprise. We're in New York. And Five's like, yeah, we're going to be out there. And then Neil did not give a shit that we were coming out to see him.
Because you were like, surprise, we're here. And I'm like, so is half the world.
Yeah.
Hence the World Cup.
I thought you were going to be more excited that we came to visit you for your birthday.
I mean, just like when you were saying that we barely saw each other, it was just because at that moment, it was just like go time for all of us.
It was chaos. It was a lot of fun. Let's keep going with these shout outs. I got Rise DC out of DC. Eric Remy, Lago, our big homie,
dog,
Lago,
Nick
Lago from Chicago. Shout out to Tunnel. Marvel, who we had dinner with in New York, from Vancouver, not Toronto, Vancouver. Messed that up a few times during our convos. Also, A Minor, who sends us text messages, keeping us in the loop of what's happening. Kazi ran into him in New York at Marquee. He's doing his thing. And
he's an earbud all-star.
He is an all-star.
Yes. Alumni,
yes.
We should make shirts. Be like, hey.
Yeah, actually, we should.
Earbud alumni.
Think we can get it done by
Probably not. We can't get a podcast done within 2 hours, so it's going to be... yeah. All right, Five, why don't you give your shout-outs?
I want to give a shout-out to DJ Ever. Well, we're recording today, but it's his birthday today. And,
Happy birthday, Ever!
Happy birthday!
Gino's birthday last week, and shout out to
Happy birthday!
Congrats
Happy birthday,
to Scratchy and Bella on the wedding.
Wait,
happening this weekend.
that we're all going to, right? Oh wait.
Oh,
Neil.
man.
Whoa, too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, too soon, brother.
Yeah.
Too soon. But yeah, those are all my shout outs. I had
So-
Kazi too, but you beat me to it.
Neil got an invite to the wedding but didn't respond.
I gotta sit, man.
I
I gotta save the date, waiting for the invite, and apparently that was the invite. Scratchy.
Yeah,
I'm
we all
sorry.
figured it out. I don't know. I'm gonna be there.
20 years of friendship. That's what.
That's crazy. I think
damn.
you've probably been his friend
Ends
longer than
on
all
Saturday.
of us. Yeah. That's a shocker.
Well,
You know-
I also said that there's a good possibility that I might just pop up.
You know what's crazy? Neil was the reason why I met Vice and everyone. This is like back in like the early 2000s.
Echo Unlimited days.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Do you guys have photos from that day? From like just
I
back
do,
then?
and Neil hates that photo.
Oh yeah, don't do that. You're like I do,
Oh,
and
man.
don't even attempt to
Oh
do that.
man. Oh man.
Wait, how did you two meet? Because I don't even know that.
It was at I remember the day. It was during the snow and skate convention,
ASR.
and then went to go see me and Obi-Wan went to go see Cut Chemist and Poet Named Life, and I guess you were there with Vice.
It could.
Oh no, you were there with Arrow, because I met Vice later. I don't know.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah, that's
but-
right. Because Errol had a skate shop, and he was there as a buyer, and I happened to be there too. I was
Yeah.
working for a brand, and so because we all hung out together, we were all just roaming around the.
Yeah.
right.
Damn.
There's a lot of other things that kind of spiraled into how this all came to be, but that's essentially.
Crazy. That's
Yeah.
like a crazy 360. I just remember that.
And then I just
Now
met
we're on
both.
a podcast.
I met both you guys, and then it was just kind of like, hey,
Yeah.
just a white guy from Chicago. I'm like, hello. I'm looking for some friends.
There-
And we looked at you and we were like, just so happens we're down one.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fuck. Shit. All right. Well, let's get your shout outs, Neil.
I got a shout out for Betty from BCL. That's my girl.
Hey, Betty.
Kills it in the. She kills it in the private event scene. She does like big things and loves to
Nice,
dance. And Conrad Taylor, which is going to be my next guest on Surface Day Radio, which has also been killing it. He's actually in Germany right now. He just did Tomorrowland.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
And
That's big.
yeah, I mean, he told me
That's coming to
over-
Vegas. You see that's coming to Vegas next year?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey.
And then I'm gonna be in Atlanta, so I want to give a shout out to Weapons, Medi, EU, Janie, Danny
Nice.
M, Alex Hazy, Joseph Tran. Joseph Tran.
Is this his birthday?
It is his birthday. That was a little awkward vibe.
Is it his birthday?
It is his birthday.
No. But I did his birthday like the past couple years, so I like to
Yeah.
switch it off with the.
I mean,
homies.
I'll probably get a couple, and then we'll go back to you, Five. We should try to pitch us doing a back-to-back on one of these years.
It'll be fun. I honestly just want to go see pandas
Oh, God.
Are they in
and
Atlanta?
hang out with
No,
Joseph.
they got sent back, didn't they?
No. They're there.
They're back.
They're
I
there.
got people in the streets.
He's the only person I know that's going to travel across the country to go see some panda bears.
Love them pandas, man.
He
They're
does.
diplomatic. There are diplomats.
Oh, man. Well, let's catch up. I know that we've all been doing World Cup events, and it's been a whirlwind for the soccer fans and the non-soccer fans and the people who just learned about soccer this past month. So I think let's just go around.
Me?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out why time's going the wrong direction and all that. That was probably the hardest thing for me, was understanding when they would cue me and they would be like, hey, after the game, music right away. I'm like, I got this, not a problem. And I didn't want to ask too many questions because, it's just like one of those, you don't want to be that guy. especially when there's chaos happening around. So I'm like, all right, I'm watching the TV. I'm like, all right, I got this. And the clock's going up and they're adding time. And then there's time added to the added time. But then they don't tell, there's not like, hey, when it hits 1 or 0 or whatever.
You just gotta wait till they run to the field and they start celebrating.
Shit, yeah, but like that could be whenever. Like there was no, like there's not like I don't think the players even know. Like there's not like a stopwatch saying that like, hey, when it hits 0, it's just, or when it hits a certain number, it's just kind of like, I feel like the refs just make it up, right?
I mean, that's what I heard.
I'm talking to other soccer guys that don't know about soccer. I
think Neil knows more than both of us combined.
I don't know why it counts up. If that's
okay, that was the main question. Yeah,
nah. I don't know why it counts up, but I'm sure somebody that's listening to us will DM.
Tell us why it counts up. Tell us why they flop on everything. And what was my other question? How can you just like if someone touches somebody, they just throw them out of the game? Like you can't even get like.
Well, you can't be touching people, man. That's fucked up.
I guess, yeah. I don't.
It's crazy.
I just felt like some of those were like, it was an accident. And they're like, no, he's gone, and he might miss the next game. I'm like, holy shit, like that's wild. Especially
when you get the red card. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I learned about the red card. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, he's
two
gone.
fouls and not 5
in basketball. Yeah,
for basketball.
But everything else, what'd you guys think? I mean, what'd you think of the whole experience?
I'm a fan. Like,
yeah,
I love it. I actually watched almost every finals game and watched some leading up to it, but we were working most of the time. So, and I don't have regular cable TV, so it's hard for me to watch games.
Would you watch soccer now that the World Cup is over? Would you watch it just like, hey, either the MLS or overseas or something like that if it was on TV?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
I like it.
I
like Holland. Holland's my dude.
Holland's, yeah.
Was that the guy from Norway or whatever?
Yeah, the Viking.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah, that guy.
He commented on my story.
What?
He comments on everyone's shit.
Yeah,
really?
What do you write?
If you
nice?
tag it, you're like, nice, thanks.
Damn. That's pretty awesome.
There was like a story that went out recently yesterday that I saw, and he's like on a warpath right now, and he's like commenting on like random people, and he's like, nice.
So dope.
And like, nice, or he'll write like some like 1-word or 2-word blurb.
Hey, let's clip this and then let's see if he actually comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
He will. Shout out
That'd
to
be nice.
Erling Holland. Wait, what's his name? Erling, right? Erling?
Don't mess this up. He's gonna watch it, and you gotta.
James,
I mean,
edit this.
Yeah, or maybe he might correct us in the comments.
Yeah. Or just come here and kick our ass.
But anyways, he's my favorite player in the NBA. Or what?
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Wait, in the
MLS, not NBA.
No, he's not at MLS.
He's not
he's
MLS. No.
What is he?
In soccer.
What is it? It's MLS.
Premier League.
Premier League, yeah.
I don't even know what that is. That's overseas.
So the way that soccer works is like there's different Premier League is the top, and there's like several layers. Think about it like as like a layered pyramid, and then there's like not rookies. I forgot what it's called, but there's a whole nother league, and you can climb up, but then the last player of the league above it will get bumped down a league. So you could, so each team can climb up, and the Premier League is this one section where it's like Manchester United, like all the big ones you see.
What league is Ted Lasso on?
I don't know where they are at. Oh, Ted Lasso. You know, it's funny because I was thinking that you were gonna refer back to what's the dude from Always Sunny that owns a soccer football?
Ryan Reynolds and
Oh yeah,
Wrexham.
Yeah.
Wrexham. They're not in the Premier League. They're just below it. They're like but that's the last time I paid attention to them. They could actually be in the lowest level of the Premier League. But then there's several layers to that you have to climb up.
It's really confusing.
It is
really,
very
it's hard.
just a lot of football you got to watch.
What was your most memorable event that you did, or what was some things that kind of stand out to you from this whole thing?
I mean, the whole experience out from LA to New York. We did. I mean, all three of us combined probably did like what, 50, 60 parties.
Oh yeah, easily.
Maybe. I mean, I
did 4.
Well, he's saying combined.
I did 4.
So
Oh,
combined.
yeah,
did 4?
combined.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think,
were working.
We did,
a lot.
maybe 20. I did about like 18, 20, 18 maybe.
Damn.
I think I did about. Yeah, I think about around that.
You did
That's how
more
many
too because you were
sets.
like emceeing too. And then in between that, I went to Japan and Philippines. Between LA and New York.
Yeah, you took a
Asia
break.
run.
You took
It was a
Asian-
break. I went
Yeah.
out there for a gig, yeah, or
yeah,
a
that's
show.
right.
You
Went
took-
out there for a
you
show.
were doing one of your
for
shows?
I was on an Asia tour.
Yeah,
with
your
one,
tour.
with one club.
It was a tour stop. That's what it was. Long tour run to
Fucking
Asia.
tour, guys. If you ain't selling tickets, you ain't on a tour. Bud.
He hates when people say
hate
that.
To break it to you.
I am I mean, I definitely said I'm like I got a show tonight, but I don't know why I say that. Not like it's anything. I don't know. It's just in the back of my head. I'm just like, yeah, I got a show.
What do you say, 5?
Gig. I have work.
I hate saying gig.
I'm
I don't
like,
saying
yo, I
gig.
got to go to work tonight.
I got a set tonight. I don't know. Maybe
I don't like
show.
saying
I mean, maybe
set.
show's not a bad thing. I don't know. Let's flip this. Like, what do you guys say? Like, if an open format DJ posts their calendar, is it right to say, oh, tour, show, or just a schedule? Like when I post my dates, it's always like schedule. I don't know. Maybe do a
schedule. I don't like saying the word gig. I don't know. I don't like just the way.
because
it
you're not.
sounds.
Gig might sound bad too because what are you like in a band? Like you're going. To
Yeah,
a
I
gig?
just-
so now
it
like
sound-
we can't win. We can't win.
Gig sounds weird.
I can say work,
a
man. I'm going
set-
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
going to
set. A set
got work.
sounds like real. If you said you
Fucking-
got a set, it sounds like really quick to me. Like, hey, I
Trabajo.
just got a set.
You know what it is I'll wait for the crowd or like individuals within the crowd to determine what they think it is. I'll say work, but some people that will come to one of my shows. will
Yeah,
be
when's
like,
your next?
Yeah,
when's your
see,
next-
one of your
when's
shows.
your next show? But I'll wait for them to say it.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
I'm
The
just
kids
like,
will
I'm just
say
gonna
like,
work.
"Oh, when's your next show?"
I just would love to go up to Neil and be like, hey, what do you got coming up? Are you doing something that you're like, I can't say it. I'm waiting for you to say it back. So
I usually go, Jerzy, I got to work tonight.
yeah. Well, work, I think work is probably, I don't know. We'll get back to this. Let's get back to the World Cup. What else? We did this cool party. We did this Michelob Ultra, shout out to Michelob Ultra, because they were a major part of the World Cup.
Like, I
It
mean,
was
one of the
all
main,
up
like the
TV.
main sponsor.
Yeah, they were doing a lot of cool stuff. We did a party that was just what we had Dom Dalla there, Christina Aguilera, who sounds amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think that.
I was stuck downstairs, but yeah, I heard
She-
it was.
Dude, like, I mean, we were doing this in a small venue. It was like a bar, and she sounded so good without. I don't even think she had any like crazy processing on it or anything. It wasn't like.
I mean,
I didn't even hear a track.
She's always had a voice.
But
Well, while you were upstairs with Christina Aguilera and Flo Rida and Dom Dalla, I was downstairs with DJ Khaled and Kevin Hart doing karaoke.
He really was. We were downstairs, and I was like, man, should we go visit 5? And we were like, well, Dom Dalla's upstairs, and we're like, yeah, but Snake was upstairs too. He's like, Snake did that
Snake,
thing.
Yeah.
I was like, we see 5 all the time. Let's just go back up. So yeah, I didn't pop in for that, but it was
star-studded for sure.
it was.
Oh my
pretty
God,
amazing.
that spot, the Standard, you guys, Michelob had that thing.
Yeah. They did the same in LA and Santa Monica at the Viceroy. That was crazy.
I feel like Michelob was like the sponsor of summer, just in general.
Yeah.
because they were the main sponsor for the Knicks playoffs. Or the
Oh, they
playoffs.
were. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
They were the main sponsors for something else too. That I was like,
That's my favorite beer. I always drink Michelob. I was drinking 10 Michelobs a day, and I lost weight coming back to LA.
damn,
the king
that's
of-
how Michelob blew up.
That's how it works. Anyway, I wanted to ask what you guys thought about the halftime show, because I think everyone's got their own opinion, but I wanted to go around the room and see what you guys thought.
I missed it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I saw Bieber did an acoustic set, and I think he was getting like hated on a bit, right?
Really?
I
don't know.
You know
didn't
the
see it either?
backstory?
No, I saw it. I didn't know that he was getting hated on, but I
you-
really don't know. So
Weird. Why don't you tell your story, because I got an article that came out today about what happened at the back, like the halftime performance.
Well, I don't know. People
you
were
don't
like,
know?
"Oh, why didn't he do hits?" Blah blah blah. But he picked a song that was like a Christian record.
I guess it's
Or
pretty.
a
It's a pretty.
religious
It's
song?
the Hallelujah song.
Okay.
I guess it's a really big, song, but maybe not radio play. But it says, this was an article. It was an insider to the Daily Mail, says that neither wants to walk away. Hold on. Sorry, here we go. Let me see where this article starts. Okay, so where was the first one here? I'm trying to see what it is. Okay. So Madonna has no intention of being upstage. She respects Justin and wanted the show to be a massive success, but she didn't want it to become the Justin show. That was one of the rumors. Another thing, it says Justin apparently wanted the show to be about music, clean, controlled, no distractions. And Madonna disagreed. In her mind, the World Cup final performance should be an unforgettable, like, crazy thing that's not safe. And then it says neither wanted to walk away feeling like they played a second fiddle. Their different approaches have created real tension behind the scenes. So those are just rumors, but I think the performances did seem a little off. I mean, you have Madonna coming out with full production. You have Justin with an acoustic guitar in front of almost 80,000 people or whatever it was. I felt like it was probably should have been a little bit more. There should have been a little bit more to it. I mean, kind of similar to like a Super Bowl performance. I in my opinion, it was just kind of, it killed the energy.
Yeah.
Shakira was amazing. Shakira sounded great, and she had a good thing, but I don't know. I just felt like it was a little off.
Oh yeah. I missed that whole thing. I had to take a bathroom break, so
Well, like a 15-minute performance. Jeez.
I was like 10 Michelob's in, man.
Yeah. Like he said, he lost weight drinking Michelob.
Yeah.
Well, and walking like
Were
20
you eating
steps.
were you eating lettuce too, or what?
I was eating lettuce,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what it did.
All I'm saying is, there's a 15-minute bathroom break. That is where the weight went.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Standard has nice bathrooms in the basement.
I mean,
They
Very
did.
private.
They did. They really did.
I saw the show and I actually didn't see anything different because but the way that I looked at it is like all the artists are very different. Like Justin didn't do anything different than he did at Coachella, except he just didn't have an actual stage. But
Yeah.
his show in Coachella was stripped down too, and he pretty much freestyled that whole thing. Well, not freestyled it. I'm sorry, but like he just like ran it off of a computer.
But that was his show. I think like that's a like that was his curated. You're going to his world. He's going to somebody else's. Performing at the World Cup is viewed around the world clearly. I think that
It's
a
bigger
high
than the
energy,
Super Bowl. Is it bigger than the Super Bowl halftime show? You think it is, right?
I think it's because it is
More eyes on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty. I think it's probably one of the biggest halftime shows, unless the Olympics. Maybe the Olympics. No, I don't.
I honestly don't think that there was any. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I think Justin did exactly what Justin has done before, and so this was kind of his thing. Whereas Madonna did exactly what Madonna would have done, and that's do this big production. But there's nothing in recent times that would tell me that Justin would have done anything like that.
Yeah.
What he did is exactly what I expected him to do.
Yeah, but you could have picked a better song, right? Like something with a little bit more energy. I figured, like just to match the room. That's
Well, I mean, that could have been up to FIFA.
No, I
Like,
think
you
I think that was his choice.
You may have given him not enough guardrails.
Yeah.
But I think maybe they were just like, you know what? do what you want. We just need you on stage.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, Bieber is Bieber. Anyways, man, I'm looking forward to next World Cup 2027. Let's go.
I think it's like
that's
2030.
women's.
Yeah, I think it's
that's women.
Oh, it's not every year?
Oh God.
Just kidding. I'm joking.
Oh,
All right, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
But you know what I didn't see was Post Malone.
Post Malone did it in the beginning. I think he opened the show. I think it was a pre-show, I think.
Yeah, his T-shirt was. I want to buy that T-shirt.
What did
The T-shirt said, "All I hope is both teams are having fun."
Oh, that's what
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
felt
all
the
it said.
same
I was
way.
like, "That's."
I don't know.
awesome.
I was on the what's it called? Argentina bandwagon hate. So I was rooting for Spain.
Holy
I've
hell,
been
dude,
seeing
that
it
was
too.
wild.
Yeah. I've been seeing all that hate. I didn't understand it, and then I kind of like.
But then Messi used to play for Barcelona, so I don't know.
I had. So
I don't
many
get
questions about that.
soccer or football.
And then he washed the baby.
yeah,
that was
beat
on-
him. Yeah.
Yeah, that beat the baby that beat him. All right, let's go to more news here. We got Beatport adds mobile track identification. Beatport rolled out a mobile track ID feature, essentially giving DJs another way to identify songs they're hearing in clubs or festivals. So think Shazam, but I'm guessing more DJ curated.
Shazam?
Yeah, so like think of like festival tracks, the songs that are more house. I feel like Spotify, or not Spotify, but Shazam doesn't really pick up some of these things that well. So
why don't you do Shazam that can like pick out edits, like when someone's playing an edit?
yeah, that would be good too.
All
They
right.
need to partner
I'm
up
on
with
it.
1001 track list.
Yeah. No, it would be huge. We also got SoundCloud partners with Twitch. SoundCloud and Twitch announced SoundCloud Sessions, a reoccurring live performance series focused on helping emerging artists build audiences across both platforms. Thoughts?
Big shout out to Tiffany Yu. Anyway, go ahead.
and our boy Don Juan.
Yeah.
And
shout out to
Don Juan.
Yeah.
Yes.
No thoughts on that. Shout
No
out
thoughts.
to Twitch though and SoundCloud.
They're both listening. And lastly, let's talk about the Jay-Z concert in New York City. Neil, you didn't go, which I don't know why, but that was pretty historic. And just by all the different people they had, how many? They had Beyonce, Nas, Rihanna, Eminem, Usher, Pharrell, and more, all on that stage, which is
A lot of
pretty
people
awesome.
went. Like people from LA went. Fucking
Yeah. I mean, it was like, what, Neil? Why didn't you go to this?
Oh man,
ate the bad lettuce.
no. Had 10 Michelobes and ate a gang of lettuce.
Man.
I don't know. This is not going to be an answer that anybody's going to like, but it's just my answer. There was just way too many people in town that weren't going there that I kind of would rather see, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you
Like,
prioritize your friends instead of seeing Jay-Z.
Yeah. I've already seen Jay-Z at Barclays. He's going to perform the songs that but his like guests, I didn't really care to see. I'm not even a Nas fan, so.
I'm
Damn.
not. I mean, Rihanna.
I
Rihanna
said what
was-
I said.
Damn. I love Nas.
Rihanna, Eminem, Usher, Pharrell. I mean, Eminem and Rihanna, they haven't performed in a long time. I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, I don't
Care. You don't care.
Well, no. It's just I just didn't. I know some people need to see that. I don't really necessarily need to see that. If anybody wanted to see was Jay-Z, and I already saw him.
Why am I the
outside of
guy that
that,
will
any-
really want? You're like, some people really need to see that. I feel like I'm the guy that.
Yeah,
really
you are
needed to see it.
definitely that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
just
feel like
trying
you're
to keep
talking
it in the
you're-
gray area.
Yeah, no. There's no gray area. I know exactly what you're pointing at.
some people need to see that. I don't really need to see that one.
Mm-hmm.
They just weren't the. It wasn't enough for me.
Didn't move the needle.
But
for you.
I think I think the shows would have been awesome. I just didn't need to see those. I'd rather see my friends.
Valid.
5. What do you think? Did you see the?
I don't like
clips?
concerts, so.
Okay.
I mean,
All
Pharrell and Jay-Z doing frontin', that was cool. and like all like the
Yeah.
Neptunes hits, but
No, it's definitely
just-
nostalgic. Yeah.
yeah, I mean we'll probably go to LA one when in October.
Oh yeah, it is gonna be in LA.
yeah,
Forgot about that. Okay,
So,
I might have to go out to that one.
if
All
someone
right.
gives me tickets.
New albums. Let's go through this real quick. Future, The Real Me, released on July 11th. Future's 10th solo album, featuring Money on Money, Stay Down, and I guess it's been the biggest hip hop release of the month. Have you guys listened to it?
No,
The Future
Yeah.
album, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought
There's
it
a
was-
lot of slower song, like not
it's
tempo
always
wise, but
it's always.
but, like,
you're talking
art-
about like just mellow, like more.
yeah, like kind of like more vibey, not.
So is this like a
Fu-
future lo-fi album?
No, I think Future and Drake can come out with slow songs and still be club bangers at this
Is
point.
Drake? Did Drake do a feature?
I
I don't think
hear one.
so.
I didn't hear one.
Huh.
But like those are the two artists that I find myself playing even slower tracks. And like there's certain songs that people rage to and like dance to, and then there's certain ones that people just rap
Is-
every lyric to, and
Are you
that's one of the
guys-
artists.
Yo, are you seeing this in New York? I know, like in Vegas, right? Future was
know
like
what
more
you're
fun. No, like I used to not play Future for the younger crowd, but now it's just like because it's always for like the athletes, right? But now like
Yeah.
the kids are asking for old Future records,
Oh yeah,
like Mask
Oh, yeah,
Off
that's-
and all. Like that's probably always been like staples in New York, right?
Yeah, those are. Well, I mean, for the hip hop fans, yes, it was like the normal Future tracks, but now they're doing album cuts. Now the album cuts are creeping into the club scene now too, and that's where the slower stuff starts to come in.
Yeah.
March Madness was like, I want to say one of the starts of that.
That's the one. Like, yo, like these like kids were asking for it. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, it
Yeah,
used to be like
March
all the
Madness
football,
is
all the
huge.
ball players used to ask for it. But
Yep. Now it's played. You could get away with that in almost any club at this
Yeah.
point.
Wow.
crazy. You playing that, Jersey?
Only in March.
Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah, no, I yeah, that's a March thing for me. Spring, you know.
Oh no.
All right. Madonna Confessions 2 released on July 3rd, the sequel to Confessions on the Dance Floor. Did you guys listen to the Madonna album?
I did not. I do like the one with Peggy Goo though. Or is it Peggy Gao?
It's
Peggy-
really dance heavy.
Yeah.
Goo.
I heard Nick Rockwell. He DJ'd one of the release parties in Chicago, and he said it's actually a good, well-produced album.
The
the-
tracks I've heard is sick.
I played Bazaar, the one with Martin Garrix, during last week at World Cup, just because it just has, you know, the big room energy they're looking for. And shout out to Nick Rockwell, man. He's so awesome.
Shout out, Nick.
Love Nick.
All right. T.I. Kill the King released on June 26th. I think we've kind of discussed a little bit about the T.I. stuff on the last episode. I love T.I. I'm a huge T.I. fan, but I don't know how much you guys are playing that out or if it's...
Not at all.
No. All right.
I mean, Don Juan actually was like ranting and raving about it. He was saying that it was T.I. really like came out swinging, but I love T.I. I love his personality. Him and 2 Chainz, their personalities are fucking insane. But other than that, like I'm
I mean,
not really.
Let Him Know, right? It's the one that we were talking about last episode.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
I love that song still. It's just doesn't connect right now. I don't know if it's just the timing of it or, you know. Unfortunate.
Okay.
All right. Hey, but listen to Kill the King.
I mean,
Also-
like lately they've been getting people have been claiming it they're unk bangers.
Yeah, no, that's what they kept saying on the comments that on that post that we did. They were like, "Yeah, it's for the it's for the unks or whatever." I'm like the OGs.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
You play that at the Unction.
Yeah. Oh, did you just come up with that?
T.I., Memphis Bleak, Jay-Z's all considered Unk
The
music.
unction?
The Unction. So shout out to DJ Breeze. He came to our office to do a set, and he was like, "Yo, I was at with Dina and like Noise in the Hood, and like, man, they took me to the Unction." I'm like, "Unction?" It's like by midnight they're all tired already. I was ready to go.
Damn, that's amazing.
The unction.
The unction. All right. Also, Key Glock dropped Project X, released on June 19th. So Key Glock, if you like Key Glock music.
I have not heard it.
Yeah, either way.
No.
All right. Last bit of news I have is I just got on a call today earlier with my good colleague of mine. His name is Isaac. They started something called Sensorly, and I thought this was like a pretty cool thing. It basically, he developed an app that, or like, I guess it's a web service, kind of like where you can more or less just pay and you get amount of credits and you can do these types of things. So basically the whole premise of this app is you can take like a song that doesn't have a clean version, you throw it into Sensorly, and it will clean it up for you. So for me, I play music for the Blackhawks. Obviously, we can't do the dirty versions, and sitting there all day and me reversing swear words is not fun. So this app actually allows you to take a song that's dirty or a remix or an edit. That's another thing too. A lot of people don't make edits that are clean. Take the edit, put it into this app, and it will clean it for you. So definitely look into that. It's called Sensorly edits.com. So CENSORLY and dash EDITS.com. It's new. Try it out. Let us know what you think. And this is not paid for. I swear this is just, I thought this was a cool, I just thought it was a cool
But if
tool.
you want the premium package.
Yeah. Use my code word Jerzy. And so referral codes can, no, I'm just kidding. But just, I don't know, let us know what you think of it. I think it's actually a pretty cool tool that if, it works the way it says it does, then go ahead, man. That's going to be really helpful and save a lot of time.
I have a question for, it's not about sensory. It's more of when you're DJing for Blackhawks games. So the big shout out to A Minor, because he's my go-to guy for stadium tracks. The one thing is like with hip hop songs, it's not even a matter of the curse words, but what about the sexually explicit? The context of the song.
Yeah.
Will
So,
it censor that out?
It depends on every organization. So, like, for instance, I have a friend that does music for the Cubs, and the Cubs are very family friendly. So that's just like, so basically, even if it's like, I forgot, like it was like a Lil Jon song, or it was a Ying Yang Twin, where I think it was like, bend over and put, let me put that thing where, stuff like that. I think it's kind of flagged. And you could hear there used to be things called squeaky clean edits where it would kind of
like Disney clean edits.
Yeah, it would bleep out those things. I think it just determines on the organization. It's up to the organization and what they really feel like. I don't know. I would think that you kind of, like, me personally, I know the audience there. I try to stay away from things that are like a little too, like, it. I don't need to hear some dude going down on something or whatever, some chick. It's like, we don't really, that doesn't pump any. Well, I'm just saying, it doesn't pump anybody up in the arena. Like, you're not going to be like, yeah, this is a song.
So like, spend that. Clean version won't fly.
Exactly. So
Lil Jon skeet. Can a censored skeet out?
I think that's more slang. So that's not like something that someone would just pick up, right? So if it was like, if it's really kind of like hidden, I don't think it really makes a difference unless it's like a known thing. Like, that word means this, like publicly to like the masses. If you go up to some, some little kid that's 7 years old, they're probably not going to know what it is, or a father that's 55 or 60 is not going to be like, oh yeah, I know what skeet means.
But what if he runs in there and his 45-year-old father, and he's running in there saying, skeet.
I mean, I don't know. Don't look at me, man. My stuff is really clean. I make sure I polish that stuff up. So that's not me. That's not on me. That's on other people. But I think every arena is just going to be, every organization kind of picks. But yeah, no, I definitely am conscious of that because, oh, you know what song really messed me up? What was the close the goddamn door or whatever
Fall Out Boy?
No, it wasn't Fall Out Boy. It's Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Panic at the Disco, that's right.
God damn is a huge swear. You could say damn.
You can't say God's name in vain, brother.
Yeah.
Well, no, but that's like you really need to bleep that out. Like I didn't know that was like a really.
You gotta say, "Gosh, dang it!"
You guys all know that? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now I feel like an asshole. Okay.
This is the Bible Belt, brother.
All right. I had, bro. All right, moving on to.
I go to church every Sunday.
No,
this is America.
Stop. Oh, guys. Okay, let's go to top.
Shout out to Rock Church, Pastor
Rock
Miles.
Church?
We do not say God's name in vain.
Is this a real thing?
Big Brother's watching, always.
Oh. All right.
Even though he's referring to Big Brother as being the government, but whatever. But I guess that trickles up. God, whatever.
Okay, guys, let's go to our
I need a
top
Michelob
charting. This doesn't stop. Top charting songs of the month. I'm going to read off Billboard's top 5. Let's start out with Dracula, Tame Impala and Jenny. Number 4, I Can't Love You Anymore, Ella Langley and Morgan Wallen. Be Her, Ella Langley. Number 3. Number 2, I Knew It, I Knew You. That's very hard. It's kind of hard to say. Taylor Swift, number 2. And number 1, Choosing Texas, Ella Langley. She's having such a summer.
I played that song at every set.
Really? Which one? The Choosing Texas?
Yeah.
The original version?
Yeah. And
the Villa remix that you won't give us?
That too.
Oh,
and D-Rock remix.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to D-Rock.
Actually, even Steve just gave me an edit of his that he puts on his Patreon, and it's sick. It's the original one. He just put some oomph to it.
I want like a Jersey club or like something or like Miami bass version of it.
Yeah.
Kind of like in Texas. That's crazy.
I know, but I think you can get a little bit more thumps in there and like just
maybe Eccentric will do one.
something cool. All right, if you guys are listening to this, give us that edit. That'd be really helpful.
I'm sure there's one. All right, go ahead.
Neil, why don't you do New York
for
the Apple
you forgot
Music?
Your honorable mention.
I have an honorable mention. Number 8 on the Billboard chart was Janice STFU. So
why?
It's climbing up. It's climbing up. All right, guys. Go ahead, Neil, with New York Apple Music City charts.
All right, for New York, starting at 5, we got Morning Dew. Donk.
What the hell
by
is
Beyonce.
that?
I haven't even heard this track yet.
Well, donk means butt.
Thank you.
Is that a bad word? Is that was that?
I mean, I don't know if you could play it in arenas.
Will sensory capture donk?
Donk.
But I don't even know this song.
Donk probably has a meaning with the kids. Because
is
at
it
the unction,
slow?
donks means ass.
Man, we are so not.
Number 4, which I'm excited about, is Ran to Atlanta by Drake, Future, Molly Santana. Santana is record. Actually really dope. Shebang, Drake, which I've been a fan of. California Girl, Future, number 2. And number 1, Janice by Drake.
Oh, so California Girl is the one we should look out for, eh?
It's a mellow one. It's a mellow one. It's a mellow one, but it's fire. It's a mellow one, though.
And then
It's 5.
For the LA chart. All right, this week we're gonna do something different. I'm gonna do Chicago, so Jersey's gonna do LA.
No.
Go ahead, Jersey. Do the LA chart, buddy.
No. This is. You did not just flip that. Oh hell no. I'll give you credit for that. That was good.
Right.
That was
LA,
really good.
LA Apple City charts number 5, Ansiedad by Fiorza Regida. Number 4, To Sancho by the same artist, Fuerza de Regida. Number 3, Ayúdame, Los Dos de Tamaulipas. Pipas? Damn, dude. This is bad. This is bad.
This is getting clipped.
Number 2, Janice. Shut the fuck up. Janice, number 2. Number 1, Marlboro Rojo, Fueza Regida. Regida? Damn. You know what's
I feel
crazy?
like we need to have like a phone a friend.
Marty,
We should.
Marty.
We should actually do a clip away with Marty. But yeah, so that's the LA City chart. Sorry guys, I that was really bad.
You did. You handled that a lot better than I thought you would. That was pretty good. All right, I'll do the Chicago charts here. All right, number 5, Noah Kahn, Doors. Don't know that song. Number 4 is Future, Snow in Skyami.
I don't know that one either. I should have added.
Number 3 is California Girls, Future. Number 2 is Konichiwa, Future.
That's a sick one.
Yeah, that's on my ones to watch. See? Janice, STFU is number 1. Drake from Chicago.
The crazy thing is it's on your ones to watch, and it's already number 2 on your own chart.
Yeah, well,
Brother, you might be late.
you gotta call me out like that? You gotta put me
Oh
on.
my god, that's so
Listen,
good.
man.
That is so good. Clip this one.
No. You could just let it be, Neil. Just
Oh
let
my
it-
goodness, that was amazing. Good
No,
job.
it
man.
was not.
Good
That was
catch.
not good. That was horrible. All right,
Oh
let's go to your
my
edit
goodness.
submission. Let's get out. We're done with that subject. We're topic. Okay.
Oh my
Next
god. That was
next
too
segment. Let's go to edit submissions. Thank you to everyone who submitted your edits. Broadway, Bruce Briscoe, Frank Rock, Gordon Ross, Hitman, Joey Sick, Liam, Mantra, Mattitude, Russo and Mantra, Sincere, and Villa. So thank you guys so much for submitting your edits. Go ahead, 5, and let them know what we picked.
All right, Jersey, we got Lights by Liam. Jason Derulo, Want to Want Me, Mantra Remix. Don Tolliver, Chris Brown, Body, Mattitude Edit. Flowrider, Low, Sincere Disco Edit. And Neil,
Yep.
no particular tracks, just Mantra, Liam, Mattitude, Sincere, Russo, and Villa. Everything
Holy
in
crap.
the pack.
Yeah.
The whole
I
pack.
mean, we had a lot of edit submissions, but like certain folders, man, Liam, I mean, all the ones that you named.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, like, if they weren't decent, they were dope. And like, there was nothing bad in them that I caught.
So
Are they paying you or something? Like I feel like
Gotta
you're
be,
getting a
yeah.
Venmo or something at this point.
The crazy thing is you're not agreeing with me.
No, I
They were.
no, I'm
you
just
can't
not.
tell me they weren't good.
I'm just not getting kickbacks.
Well,
from
Villa,
them. So
Villa is
I-
always on point. Mattitude, I had a pick from Pop Dat birthday song edit from Mattitude, and I have one that you guys didn't pick was Joey Sick Spend That edit.
I did
That
have
one was a
that.
good one.
I just
Did you?
I gave
Good
it.
one.
Yeah. No. Like I had it, but I didn't list it because I had so many. That was like an honorable mention.
All right, well yeah.
Because I really,
so-
it was like what song was it? Was like the acapella with a.
I want to say it was like it was an Afrobeat record.
Yeah, that's
that
a good
went super viral a while back ago.
Yeah,
and he pitched down and slowed down the.
It sounded really
vocals,
good.
I think. Yeah, it was really good.
Well, guess what, guys? All those edits, and maybe I think all of them, because Neil decided to pick 50 of them.
I just didn't know
are
which
gonna-
one to pick, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna
Well-
pull all the packs out.
you know, me and Ever will go through them, and then we'll.
They're gonna be on the website.
premium.
So on Headliner Music Club, and if you don't have a subscription to Headliner Music Club, what are you doing? You know, make sure you sign up for 50% off your first month.
What's the code, Neil?
Go ahead, Neil.
Discount by
No.
by earbuds. I don't know.
34 episodes. This guy still doesn't have it. Ear space buds. Okay, ear space buds. So earbuds, 2 words, and put that code in. You get 50% off your first month. You got
you
that,
go.
Neil?
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay,
Now
cool.
that I know that this is going to be a question, because it's usually the edit submission email.
Usually you ask us either how do you submit your edits every time, and then you go, where's the link to get onto this service that we use to record the podcast. Those
and now you include it on the ROS, and I'm good.
Right.
I don't. You've never heard me ask that ever again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put more in the ROS or in the email so you remember. All right, let's move on to our top 5 of the month. These are the earbuds top 5s of the month. So this is in our opinion, so don't get mad at us, but we're just throwing these out there, and hopefully you guys can agree with the order, or if you guys want to switch it up, comment. It's cool. We can take it. Who wants to read this? 5?
I mean, yeah, I got the paper.
This is a lot easier.
You
This is a
kinda
lot
have to.
easier. Yeah.
Okay. Number 5, Talk to You by Another. Number 4, Shebang by The Boy. Number 3, E85, Don Tolliver. Number 2, Spend It. Or Spend That or Spend It? Young Miami. And number 1, Janice. STFU. That's our top 5, guys.
That's a solid pick.
If
That
you
feels
guys disagree, let us know.
Blame 5.
Give us your
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah, that's true. If you guys, that would be awesome. Just leave your top 5 in the comments.
Because
I think
there
that's
might be
good.
something we're
We can debate. We can take it. It's cool. We're not always right. All right, guys. That is part 1 of the episode. Oh, jeez. That is part 1 of the episode. We will come back in a few weeks, this part 2 is going to come out next.
We'll come back when we come back.
Yeah, we'll be back.